Dogecoin to the moon! Literally this time, as we just got confirmation that, of course, the Dogecoin moon mission Doge 1 will actually be happening this year. Thank you to the Twitter outreach and one specific person who I'm about to give credit to in a second here for getting this answer. Michael Sheets, the reporter who made the original story about how the Doge 1 satellite would be put and sent to the moon, funded with Dogecoin from Geometric Energy Corporation, the first of its kind mission that would send shockwaves through the Dogecoin community, and will do exactly that. As we take a look at these big tweets coming in, a series of tweets, the first update we have heard on the Doge 1 mission in months, and it's one of the most optimistic and positive things you could possibly think of. And by the way, one thing that's crazy, a lot of people think it's only the Doge 1 mission. No, not just that. It's the Doge 1 mission, and also Elon Musk may literally put a Starship rocket on the moon this year. So there's two different potential Dogecoin moon missions that could happen this year. Two different ones. That's what's really shockingly exciting and fun to think about. As you come into live, take a second to press the like button. Yeah, I see you right there. What, are you gonna press it? One press equals one new person coming in. It actually, you probably heard me say that a bunch of times, right? Have you ever actually tried it? Have you tried just pressing it one time and then see, will that increase the viewership by one? Just look at the viewers, try pressing it and see what happens. Why not? You only live once, might as well give it a go. As if that's one of the, like, imagine Matt Wallace pretending that pressing like button is like one of the most important things. Like, before you die, you want to see the Grand Canyon, you want to go and explore the 7 wonders of Earth, you want to make sure, you know, have a kid, have a family, experience the ocean, swim the ocean, and also press the like button. Those are the important things on Matt Wallace's video. The important things you do before you die. You got to make sure it happens. RBJ's Earthwork says this dude is a rug puller. I mean, that is a comment that we've not gotten in a very long time, but the truth is that's not at all the case. Actually, Accept Crypto has been already starting when it comes to sending ETH to people who invested in it. That's happening right now. It is underway. More and more people are getting sent ETH. Also, on top of that, I unfortunately lost over $50,000 from Accept Crypto because of what happened. Now a lawsuit is being considered very strongly against Solidity Finance, who I believe really should be held accountable for their role in what happened, which was pretty much all of it. And then on top of that, of that $50,000 I invested, and also not just specifically in the coin, but also in other things to help it ahead of time in preparation, all of that money, I'm not requesting any of it back, even though that would be very nice to have 50K. Who wouldn't want 50K, right? But I'm not doing that. Instead, all of that money that's available is continuing to be sent to people, and I will not personally be requesting any of it. And so basically, this entire experience has been financially for me very bad. But at the same time, we're moving on from it. We're growing, and we have 2 new big projects that are going to be on the Patreon very soon here that we should all be starting to get excited about. The first one is mining, crypto mining, an opportunity for you. And trust me, it's not like the opportunity you're probably thinking of. You've heard all these opportunities that are terrible and people are trying to pitch this, This is as straightforward as it gets, and I'm excited to reveal all the details very soon here. And Patreon will be first and exclusive access for now to this, which is why it's an additionally exciting thing. And the reason why is because if we released it to everyone, it would just be an insane amount of energy all at one time. And so rather than doing that, it is going to be specifically for members. And by the way, we're also coming out with a website very soon. So if you don't want to join the Patreon yet, you can wait until the website is out, at which point you will be able to join there. You can choose either one, whichever one you prefer, if you want to sign up for that. So that's the first exciting thing. The second one is a crypto pick that literally has some of the top players in the crypto industry that are behind it, including the CEO of one of the largest exchanges, including multiple people behind billion-dollar crypto projects. We are talking about as good as it gets, teams of dozens of people working on actual coding and use case. So that right there is also going to be multiple exclusive updates here on the Final Stand community through the Patreon and also through the website soon once that's up and running, which website's going to be insane. I'm so excited about that coming very soon here. So get pumped about the website. But yeah, so we're continuing to move on from this. If you notice, on Twitter and everything, people have really been all positive lately. It's been good comments. Like, if you look at one of the most recent tweets, I joined a Twitter space today. They asked me a couple questions about what happened with Accept Crypto, and I think it just feels good to tell people what happened, because there's a lot of misinformation that came out at first. And it's exciting that from that really terrible experience, I mean, it's probably one of the hardest things I went through when that happened, and I explained some of the details of it. From that and now growing and becoming an even better Patreon, I think, from it is really the goal. And that sounds kind of cheesy, but I mean, it's true. We want to learn every step of the way and make sure that any previous things that happened that went wrong never happen again. And not only that, but we do the exact opposite and have the highest level of success possible. These next projects are really arguably the least risky and highest upside picks that I've probably ever provided on Patreon, and that's saying something. Now, there's still always risk associated with it no matter what, but still, that's, I think, a big selling point there. Elon, oh, by the way, dang it, look at that. It's for 5 minutes and we still haven't talked about the thing yet. I'm sorry about that. We got a little bit distracted. Michael Sheets coming in. I received a number of inquiries about the status of Doge 1 lunar mission announced a year ago by Geometric Energy Corporation, GEC, and previously scheduled to fly in Q1 of 2022 as a SpaceX rideshare. So I checked in with CEO Sam Reed. Thread news: SpaceX, the day after Elon Musk's Doge-filled appearance on SNL, announces it's accepting the Doge to pay for a payload on a lunar Falcon 9 mission next year. SpaceX VP Tom Ochenero: we're excited to launch Doge 1. So that's one of the new comments coming in. They're excited to launch it. That's awesome. Reed confirmed that Doge 1 remains manifested as a rideshare with SpaceX's Falcon 9, but Intuitive Machines IM-1 lunar lander is also one of the primary payloads and is also dictating the launch timing of it, which is why there is a delay. So it's not just the Dogex thing, it's also that as well. Then GEC paid SpaceX an undisclosed amount up front to launch Doge 1 bound for lunar orbit. Yeah, it's literally gonna go around the moon. That's pretty incredible. Reed declined. I know it's happened multiple times, but it's still incredible. Reed declined to provide photos by the way of an update, but emailed that the satellite is, quote, beyond the design stage. So it's already past the design stage. So we're talking about a physical thing that exists and is getting ready to be launched not that long from now in terms of space time. I mean, it is a few months from now, but still, it's not bad. An Intuitive Machine spokesperson said the company is targeting IM-1 launch date in December still, with a more specific window to be released 3 months prior. So we are only months out from learning the specific time this is going to be launched. December of this year is still the target date, which is extremely, extremely exciting. So I can't wait to see what happens next. And yes, where are Jack Ma and Elon Musk? That's a good question. Elon Musk has been missing now for 9 days. 9 days from Twitter. We have not heard from him. Not a single peep or pop. Nothing of the sorts. And I was going to use another word there, but I mean, didn't really fit that well. You probably know the word I was going to use. It starts with a P. And it rhymes with pop a little bit. That would have been a weird word. I mean, well, Elon Musk does use the porcelain throne to make tweets from time to time. So you know what? If we did use the word poop, it would actually technically be accurate. I mean, not a single poop, not a pop, not a peep, nothing from Elon Musk. Okay, I faced my fear of saying the P word live on a show. It wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't that bad. Like maybe we should say the P word more often. Like treating poop like it's a cuss word. If someone new came into live, they'd be like, what the heck is going on here? Well, why am I watching this dude say the P word on live? Is the new pick going to be BNB or ETH, says Joseph? Actually, think its own chain. I'll give a little bit of a hint now. Think its own chain, which is very exciting, and think integration with Dogecoin. I can't reveal all. I mean, I can probably reveal more, but that will come in time. Just wait. You'll see. This is going to be not like any pick we've ever talked about or had, and potentially the highest upside pick that has launched in crypto, literally of all of the picks in months. We're talking about the best opportunity you can really find in the space right now, and you will get first row access by being part of our group. Website coming soon. That's going to be awesome. He didn't tweet, says TARA. That yes, that is true, but the confirmation came instead from SpaceX themselves and from Michael Sheets. By the way, now it's time to give a shout out to Reverend Dr. Doge Christopher Benek, who is definitely pushing Dogecoin and doing a great job of it on Twitter. He was the one who actually reached out to Michael Sheets to get this update, and then Michael Sheets got the update as a result of that. So thank you so much to Dr. Rev Doge. By the way, if you want to follow him, it is BENEKCJ, and he's also doing something kind of cool, which he is tweeting every single day about the countdown till the end of the year, at which point we proclaim that our YouTube channel deleted if Dogecoin does not hit $1. So he's tweeting every single day about that. He has a verified Twitter account, and it's cool to see him having fun with that and also helping with Dogecoin. Also, he's been defending our community a lot online, which I just think is so cool. And he even coined the Save Matt Wallace hashtag, which I happen to be a big fan of because I do like being saved. I'm a big fan of being saved. Who isn't, right? But anyone bought the dip, at least the last one, says Sebastian. Yeah, a lot of us. I personally put money in during the dip. I plan to continue to put more in as long as it stays at these prices. Anyone bought the dip is a good question, though. Then AMP went parabolic today. I hold 250K high above current levels, says CKAMINSK. Yeah, there are a few projects. Like, it's hard to find them these days, but there are a few projects that will go viral right now. And we're doing our best to discover exactly how to invest in those even right now. And so if you stay tuned, subscribe with notifications on, perhaps you could. Who knows? You could become a trillionaire, which has never happened before, which is definitely not going to happen to any of us, sadly. But at least you can, we can settle for billionaire. No big deal. We'll just, maybe even we can settle for 100 millionaire. Why not? That's, we'll just settle. No big deal. No big deal at all. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the live. A lot of fun tonight. I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand. We have a big mission that we're going to be covering pretty soon. The Doge 1 satellite. Not long until the announcement of the date. That's exciting. Anyway, I will see you in the next video.